Yo, yo, yo. I'm back. Yep. Watcher's back. Watcher is back. What's up, TS? How you doing? Lol, the thumbnail. I know, I got my MMA guru thumbnail creations going. So I honestly just saved the picture from Getty. Then I used the wizard tool. And then I went and just colored over the eyes and did my stuff and put some thumbnails in, some headings in. Sorry, what's up, Michael? Yeah, this guy keeps it real. Hence why I put the title there. Um, yeah, so let's break it down. We obviously all saw the fight out there. Um, you know, again, actually, TS this morning texted me saying that I wish came true. I hope Joyce would win, but I didn't really see it because I thought Zhang would do his fall down routine, which would be the first time as a pro. But no, he did. He actually beat Joyce. Yeah, I know you were hoping for it all week, man, and you got it. You were probably jumping out your seat in joy and love. Maybe you are one of the Zhang lovers that are claiming Zhang love now. Who knows? But I'm kidding. But listen, dude, I watched the fight, and obviously Joe doesn't know how to fight left-hander. That's pretty apparent. Like I thought he'd be able to fight one anyway. No, I didn't. I mean, he doesn't know how to do it, and he'll not learn how to do it because he can't learn at this age how to do it. So we'll get to the rest of it as well. But that was one problem. Then the other problem was, um, he thought he could eat the shots, but he didn't. He got hurt in like the first round, I believe, or the second. Um, he was hurt, man. He was hurt. I mean, he turned sideways. He was hurt bad for a bit. Um, it was kind of like this, right? The first 2 rounds or 3 rounds, he was getting lit up. Then Joyce kind of came back and was landing. Excuse me, and was landing shots, but there was still not really much on his shots. Like some of those shots were blocked, they were cuffed on the wrist. Like he wasn't landing quality still, but he was busier, so he won a couple rounds back. What round was it that he got stopped? Was it 7? Like they called it. Jaylee Zhang. We'll get to all the bullshit in a minute, but let me just see this. Round 6. So the fight barely got halfway through. I mean, Zhang just went down the middle with him, didn't he? I mean, he just hit him there, doing his usual thing. Yes, that's right, 6. Yeah, I mean, I didn't care about the fight whatsoever. Um, Given the fact that it's gone away, I did not anticipate. I have now actually gone live, hence the thumbnail and the heading. Again, many of us who follow this channel do not rate Joyce. I never have really. Probably before the Dubois fight, I thought he was a good prospect, but didn't really think he was all that of even a contender. Never thought, man. Never thought he was all that world beater. And I mean, this showed it. I mean, I see people saying bad matchup, this and that. Listen, when you just stand there with your hands down and don't move your head, and get hurt, all the time pretty much nowadays, and beforehand, you will go down. Let me read these comments. We're getting to the point where we will have to pick the opposite of what you choose. Oh, shit. If only that worked a couple years ago, hey? Zhang did exactly what I said he would a couple days ago, screaming in Mandarin and putting his fist out post-fight. Lol. Yeah, he did do that. I saw that. I think all three of us here never did. No, yeah, never did. But, I mean, he earned it, I could have made it a lot easier for himself. I don't know why. Well, I know why he stood there and took those other shots from Joyce, because he's got no fucking stamina at all. He has some endurance in his upper arms, but even that kind of depletes itself, if I'm being honest. I don't get it, man. Like, why these bigger guys don't understand if they're getting tired, right? If this is what's costing them a fight, why don't they just fix it? This is an easy fix. However, at this age for Zhang, because he's like 39 years old, probably not gonna happen overnight. You know, um, but he's very heavy-handed. I'll give him that. And if he uses his right hook more, he can get a lot of success. Joyce tonight, like I said, I mean, honestly, don't have much bad to say about Joyce. Like, I think Joyce is just one of those guys that he's a bully type of fighter. He's a bully, and he thinks he can walk through anyone. And tonight, he came across someone as a pro who beat the crap out of him, essentially, with not even many shots thrown. More so just accuracy and some timing. You can't just sit there, hoping that the guy will fold because you throw some back. There has to be a consistent effort on top of not, it's just whatever, at this age, fucking whatever. Who am I? Zhang versus Parker glove thing. Zhang versus Hunter. Nah, stop. You're doing a dowry pennant, dude. You're being the bot now. I'm not calling for anything, man. Well done. Hey, good for him. He's he could have, he could have beat Hergovich, and we didn't even need to see this fight. But he decided to, not throw punches in that fight, and then he beat Joyce. Now Hergovich looks even better because he fucking beat him. So, yeah, the bot matchmaking. That's right. Poor guy. But yeah, they were actually robots tonight. The fighters, that's for sure. I mean, Zhang wants Fury next. I'll get to all that. I just saw that he spoke about that. I see Talksport in absolute shambles. Adam Catterall and all those guys. Now these same dudes that were picking Joyce to win now advise him that he doesn't take a rematch. I mean, that's what I'll get to. I mean, guys, the fight was 6 rounds. There was not a lot in it, so forgive me for not breaking it down technically more. But there really wasn't a whole lot. I mean, one guy was getting lit up when he could. The other guy was taking shots but blocking a lot of them, but so showed a bad gas tank yet again with under that under the 6th round. So I just don't get it. But I'll get to all the bullshit in a minute. Let me just read these comments. Epic Mafia said Joyce is overrated. Epic Mafia, welcome to the channel. I like your profile pic. That's cool. Stephen Bunch was sounding stupid. What's his actual real name? Is that actually his real name? I forgot. Honestly forgot. Bunce, that's it. Bunce, Stephen Bunce, I think. But what was he saying, Mike? Was he capping? Because I'm getting to it anyway. This all intertwines with it. So these guys were saying, "Oh, Joyce gonna win." Great credit. Simon Jordan. No, it's okay, Mike. It's all good. Simon Jordan talking all that shit, saying, "Oh, Joyce versus Fury. I think Joyce will give him problems. This and that." All right, cool. Zhang, what happened? I thought this guy would walk through him and break him down late. I got the prediction wrong. I said Joyce would beat Zhang. All of these people over there in the UK, they are so bad, and Americans too. Once it goes to shit, there's always a complete different spin on it. Spencer Oliver as well. Don't take the rematch. Why not, Spencer? Why not? Why not? Why not? You don't believe in your guy? I can't wait to see what Simon Jordan has to say tomorrow. What's going to come out of him? He's going to say he was no good in the first place, or Zhang is great. Zhang. He wasn't even giving Zhang credit beforehand. So now he's going to throw Joyce under the bus probably and say, oh, he was never that good anyway. He lost to a guy that lost to Hergovich. Ridiculous. Ridiculous as well. But I see some American fanboys out here as well hopping on the Zhang train, and that's cool. But I'll get to that soon. Watcher thanks. Also, is the heavyweight division even worth watching anymore? The top heavyweights are overrated, and undisputed isn't happening so long as some guy is in the picture. Well, my thing is that I've always liked the heavyweights the best because physically they are very different. to all these other weight divisions. They're big men, and some big talented men are very intriguing to watch because of the power that they bring as well. That is another element that is quite intriguing and unique to watch and see. However, the past 5 years, it has been crap. Remember, I didn't watch the fight live. I watched the replay of it, the whole thing. So it wasn't that good. But, like everyone's a Zhang fan now. I see, trying to match make certain fights and everything. Like I said, you guys were doing nothing but, putting Zhang down. You were only saying good things about Zhang to bump Joyce up when or if he beat him. And it was a big if because, of course, he lost now. So what's he going to do? 37. He's going to be, 38 in September. That's 40, pretty much, in boxing years. Okay? He's got scar tissue all over his face. The guy can barely speak properly. He can get hurt anywhere at this point. He's got less miles on the clock because he's just being battered around by Zhang for a couple of rounds. Guys, the fight only went 6 rounds. It only went 6 rounds. There wasn't much in it. It's just ridiculous. I don't understand, man. I don't understand. Can't say a lot of people watch the Zhang fight. Folks are even signing bandwagon and transfer slips. Can't say that a lot of people watch the Zhang fight. I think that's I don't know. Yeah. But, bandwagon and transfer slips. I like that one. I've not heard that one before. That's a good one, actually. That's good right there. But yeah, they're talking about all these matchups. I'll mention some names. So Joshua, who he already beat him in the amateurs. Isn't it funny how when certain people beat someone in the amateurs, it doesn't matter. But when it comes to other people, certain people, specific fighters, it matters and then it doesn't matter. So, they just switch it up there. Fury, again, like, how is Zhang going to deal with the fucking leaning from that guy and the activity that he brings, right? And then they mentioned that American heavyweight, because if I mention his name, I'm going to probably get a troll in here, and I can't be bothered. So, there's that. So, but yeah, for me, it's over for Joyce. How ironic, guys, that Dubois took the knee because his eye was swelled up, the eye socket, whatever. He essentially quit. And, Joyce was actually making fun of him. Joyce's mum was making fun of him afterwards as well. That was back in late 2020, November 2020. And so then, now Joyce got stopped. And guys, Joyce did not complain about, the stoppage. He didn't complain, guys. He was perfectly fine with it, from what I saw. He didn't complain. He didn't protest it. When guys get stopped like that, Ugas is a good example. He complained to the doctor in Spanish. He complained because he wanted to continue. Joyce, I don't think he wanted to continue. And even after the fight, he was like, oh, I'll see if there's a rematch. I'll talk to my team. If you believe in yourself, why don't you just say it there and then that you want it? Huh? So it's all good. Let me see this. Watcher right, yep. The Zhang and Shakur Stevenson bandwagons are rolling fast. Well, there's that as well. TS, if you send me a message, I don't have my thing on me right now. So if it's not there, that's why I haven't checked, because it's not with me right now. He's adding Joyce versus Dubois 2020. Yeah. Watcher, yeah, he said okay. Yeah, he said okay because he didn't want to continue. That's why. At least he was a bit more upfront about that. But I don't want to hear any shit now about him being a warrior, this and that. He ain't a fucking warrior, man. He did the same shit against Kuzman, man. He got knocked out. He got up, barely got up, And then he looked at the referee, he was like, what? He didn't even know what happened. You guys talk about his chin all the time. He's a juggernaut, this and that. Guys, he's got probably one of the worst chins in the division, if anything. He doesn't know. Sam Jones, his promoter manager, will be kicking himself. I'm gonna check his Instagram now. Actually, like I said, man, it's boxing. Yeah, you know, like it's heavyweight boxing. You get hit just a little bit. I mean, you will swell up. Mr. Sam Jones. Sam Jones, what have you done? What have you done, man? What have you done? Firstly, congratulations to Jaylee Big Bang Zhang. He boxed a great fight. That wasn't the juggernaut in there tonight. He was too light and the zap in his shots just wasn't there. Do not write the big man off because he'll be back and he'll right this wrong. The eye looks so bad, I'm pleased it was stopped. Health is wealth. The big man will be back. Ooh, now we're claiming health as wealth, huh? It's not so fun now when you have to say it to yourself, huh? Jeez. I bet he's fucking yelling at him in the come Monday morning at that negotiation table, wherever they have their little meetings and scrummages. You know? Fucking Sam Jones. Talking all that shit about other guys from overseas as well. But your guy can't even get past Zhang. He just lost his last fight. He fought last August, dude. He fought last August. Last year. Hrgovic, in some people's eyes, got beat. That's how bad it looks now, this loss. Because some people say, oh, yeah, he got robbed. But, yeah, he actually did, in fact, officially lose to Hrgovic. So it's bad either way. Joyce has just got a masking when he gets hurt. Also, when he is hurt, he goes forward. Well, he goes forward and guys get intimidated by him. They get intimidated by him because he's big. Like I said before, he's a bully type fighter. So he feeds off of that a bit. They get intimidated or they don't know what to do and they gas out. And when guys get scared, nervous, intimidated, they actually have that energy sapped from them, you know? But I will say, a lot of these fans out here really do disgusting stuff, man. Like the fact that everyone, what do you talk about? Fucking all those years ago, you know, with Joyce and you know him coming up the ranks and him beating Dubois and then him beating who else? Parker. Shit, he beat Parker, he beat Takam. Now he's got beat. Now all the Joyce fans now Zhang fans. They're not even calling for a rematch. Not even calling for a rematch whatsoever. Not even calling for it. And I said rematch for what? But that doesn't mean he shouldn't do it. But I don't think he can really fix it. I like Sam Jones saying he was too light. Again, that's your choice, man, you know. And we don't even know if that stripping down to that weight was natural either, so it doesn't matter. We've got Leroy CL in the building. Watcher, can you believe that February 2020 heavyweight championship fight between those two guys who won't be named was 3.5 years ago? Time flies. Yeah, what are you talking about? 3 years ago in 2020. That was Feb 22nd precisely. Precisely Feb 22nd, 2020. For me, it was Feb 23rd because of the time difference. We're forward a day. I don't know. I always bring that point up just because I don't know why, but I just feel like it's significant because I went out. I watched that fight with all Irish people around me. It was crazy. Well, not all, but a lot of them. Now Dylan is talking about AJ and the Gypsy not giving him a rematch. Fuck out of here. Now Dylan is talking about AJ. Yeah, he was talking about AJ today, talking a lot of shit as well. But it's all good. That uppercut is incoming again. Or maybe it'll be something else this time that will put him out. I mean, he could get Dylan's been hurt by every punch in the book, so it's no surprise. The Gypsy King, the Gypsy not giving him a rematch. Not giving who a rematch? Dylan a rematch? And the Gypsy not giving I don't know about that last bit. I'm kind of confused. My apologies. But yeah, you fans are disgusting out there who are I haven't really said much bad. What do you call it? I haven't said much bad about that's okay, TS, yeah. What's up, LFL player? How you doing, man? Again, fucking I mean, you guys are disgusting how you just jump ship to Zhang now. And if Zhang loses to anyone else, you make up another narrative. You do it. Don't make up another narrative, man. They'll just fucking do it. It's in their nature, man. You know? Dylan wanted Gypsy to give him a... You mean, Fury, to give him a rematch? She's not giving him a rematch. The fight wasn't competitive at all. He waited all that time. He waited all that time for that. Just to get in there and get blasted out in 6 rounds. Please, spare me the BS. I'm not doing that. Everything built up. All the videos we did. Everything else. Everything we did for... in terms of that, Dylan having to go through the Povetkin loss, then having to get the win back, right? You know, like, what are we talking about? You know? Like, he went in there and did nothing. He did nothing in there. He did nothing at all. He went in there and just went southpaw. He was swinging wild. Then started getting into a rabbit punching contest with Fury in the clinch, and then getting told off by the ref. You know the story. That's why I don't respect the boxing community. Too many shifty characters jumping ship and deleting predictions. Listen, if I get a prediction wrong, I got this one wrong. So it doesn't matter. It's all good. I was a Joyce get beat up from... You thinking Joyce would get beat up from day one. Yeah, you would. Like, you did, sorry. I was saying, like, the fact, like, the Ortiz fight, for example, that would have been a very bad fight for him. Even at this older age, Ortiz probably would have done something very similar to Zhang today. You know? And I know Ortiz is old, but he's got way better fucking gas in his lungs to keep him going, just to keep him fueled for a 12-round fight if needed. You know? Better than Zhang anyway. Zhang barely was doing anything in those last rounds against Sergovich. You know? But, you know, Joyce is whatever, man. You know? He should have fought Dylan instead. Shout out to BWTM Sports. He was saying that instead. He probably should have fought Dylan instead. The only thing is he doesn't get caught by that hook downstairs or upstairs, you know, on the spot. He'll beat Dylan up because Dylan can't take a punch. And he's got bad cardio. He's got bad pacing, you know. Or he could have fought Chisora. He would have blasted Chisora. He would have done Chisora like Takam pretty much, you know. He still would have got hit, but, you know, not gone down or got a big eye. Maybe, who knows. But you can't just not be defensive and then, what do you call it? What is it? And substitute for a granite chin, which is not granite, by the way, but it didn't matter because he got rocked and it was at the eye. And that eye area has soft tissue. And that means it was cut, it will swell up, there'll be bumps on it, it will bruise. Yeah? Stuff can break there. It's all good, man. It's all good. But in my eyes, he cannot come back from this. He can't. The only way he can come back and win a rematch is if Zhang just decides to throw the fight, in the sense of just not being bothered and just like not having trained for it properly. But what if he lands those shots again? Guys, the eye was swelling in like the second, third round. That is way too early to get swelled up in a fight. Way too early. And you know what? I'll give you this as well as an example. There was a guy in September 2015 who fought Johan Duopar. And his eye got busted up really bad early on, like within like 3 rounds. And he was getting pressured the whole night. And he didn't drop the guy. You heard him a couple times, but he didn't drop him. That was actually, in fact, the only man to not go down from that guy's punch. Or punches. But he won the fight in the end because he stopped the guy. The ref had to step in and you know, wave it off. But he moved. The guy moved. Kept his hands up. And he kept the jab going and he threw combinations, but he threw different. He threw long, mid, and close range. He did the right things. He mixed it all up, and that's how you're meant to do it when you're in a position like that. Now, I know Duopar doesn't hit as hard as Zhang, but the difference is that Zhang wasn't pressuring Joyce like that. So there was no real urgency for Joyce to throw back, you know, completely. You know, he could have boxed on the outside a bit more if he wanted to. Because you know how all you guys say that Joyce is this guy that has this amazing jab and he's got this jab and it's a piston jab. No, guys, he just barely turns the jab over when he punches. He barely brings the hand back. He's too square as well. He's not doing the right things. Oh dear. I think he can, but that's dependent on if Joyce can figure out how to fight a southpaw. Well, I mean, we were in the comments before. I mean, Mike, if you don't have it by the age of 37 and you are a silver medalist, I mean, you're probably not going to figure it out now. He was doing some okay work on the inside, but there were slaps, a lot of them. They were, and I don't know why. Well, I know why Zhang didn't fire back in those instances because he had no tank. Let me see what Joyce is saying. Zhang as well, actually. I'll see what Zhang is saying. He wants Fury next. He's not beating Fury. If he hurts Fury, maybe he can get him out of there. Zhang. Okay. Big Bang Zhang with the TKO. Whoo-wee. Damn, man. How do I spell this? Show me Wei Li Zhang. The UFC fight. What's going on? How the heck do I spell? Give me a sec. Zhang Jili? Is that? I thought it was Zheli Zhang. Okay, there you go. What else? Fury will go down. Yeah, that was an IFL. Jarrell Miller sparred with Zhang. That's funny. Wonder how that went. Dillian White giving immediate reaction to stunning upset. Yeah, who wants to take advice from Dillian White? Dillian rages at Anthony Joshua, talks Usyk, Fury, Joyce, Eddie Hearn. He didn't need to take it. Now you guys are saying Zhang didn't need to take the fight. Yeah, it's all good, man. Damn, did Freezy McBones win? Let me see. He had another fight today, didn't he? You guys know Freezy McBones, the UK Mike Tyson, the chef, the Ghanaian that came over from Ghana to the UK. We'll get to the comments in a minute. I'm trying to see these prelims because they put these free prelims on YouTube. That's not him. All right, there. I'm just watching a bit of Freezy McBones. He tries to fight like Mike Tyson, this guy. 4-rounder, huh? Sheesh. Oh my god, this guy's so heavy on his front foot. I can't show it because I'll get a copyright strike. But you guys will know. It's the guy that knocked out that guy that looks like Fury. Did he win this guy? Did he knock him out? He went to points with him. Yeah, this guy's crazy. Freezy, huh? I wonder where he got the name Freezy from. Yeah, he won. Okay. That's all I needed to see. Oh, I think he can. Zhang did need to take it. Well, they were saying Joyce didn't need to take it. Spencer Oliver was freaking out. Oh, he didn't need to take it. He didn't need to take it. He didn't need to take it, huh? So that's the new excuse we got. He didn't need to take it. It's all good, man. The guy lost fair and square, man. Right now. But like I said, I don't see many people making excuses after that. Ishmael Salas is the coach, yeah. Like, I don't know, man. I really don't know. But if you guys want to bring up anything else, feel free to, A random streamer just popped up. I'm just scrolling through some stuff on YouTube, that's all. Max Holloway won for all you guys that are we talking fans of the UFC. He won today against another guy from the UK. So yeah. But I mean, at the end of the day, you know, actually I did hear Tim Bradley. He was saying that Zhang was lazy on the commentary, so that's that's something else. I mean, Tim Bradley talking about guys. I mean, look, Tim Bradley, as far as I'm concerned, it's hot and cold with him. He's either happy with the guy 1 minute and then the next round he's not happy. I mean, it's whatever. Like, I don't really give a shit, to be honest. I couldn't give a shit at all. You know, it is what it is. Joe. As far as I'm concerned, Joe Joyce. He got banged up a bit. And that's just what it is. I heard the undercard wasn't great either, as by some of the names. I think Michaela Meyer fought in the undercard, actually. Not a big fan of her. I'm not a big fan of Top Rank at all, if I'm being honest. I'm not a big fan of Top Rank at all, so that's quite evident as well. I'll check through boxing scene, see if there's anything there. I've gone earlier than usual at this time, so it's a little different. I've probably got more numbers in the chat. Boxing scene. Joyce is the best chin. That's not true. Otto Wallen. I'm just looking through all of this stuff. I mean, why are people calling for certain fights? This is ridiculous. Rais Alim. TS, if you're out there, did you know this Rais Alim guy? I think we brought him up the other day. He's accepted the invitation for the Eliminator. Joe Joyce. I'm disappointed with my performance. I couldn't get away from the left hand. Yep. Ryan will not be drained. Yeah, talking about Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia, right? That'll be interesting. I'm not watching that, though. That's a rubbish fight with Tank, as far as I'm concerned. I don't want to see that. If Tank loses that fight, though, whoo, my goodness, that's a plummet, isn't it? That's no good for Tank. Not in the slightest. Oh, and then we got Loma and Haney. I mean, we'll see what Loma's got left, I guess. We'll see what he's got left. I mean, I have no idea, man. No idea at all. Especially at those lower weights. It's not like heavyweight, like what we saw today. Like George Foreman actually being older from the past. George Foreman being a little older, still had a lot to give, But you could see he couldn't beat certain guys. Like he couldn't beat Holyfield, That's just how it turned out. But yeah, I mean, like I said, you got some people out there just jumping ship to the transfer slip fees, like Michael said, to the Zhang side now. Who else does Zhang beat though? You know what I mean? Like who's he beat? Like who's actually good? I mean, some people out here saying this guy beats Usyk now. I mean, shit, does everyone beat fucking Usyk? Like, I mean, does Simon Keane beat Usyk? Does Carlos Takam, because he won against Tony Oka, beat Usyk now? Like, everyone wants to throw a name out and just say, oh, he beats the top 3 or the top guy or the top 2. Like, how? He beat Joe Joyce. How does that quantify to beating Usyk? Usyk beat the crap out of Joyce years ago. Really, if you really stretched it as a pro fight, but it's not a pro fight, it's a semi-pro fight. It was in the World Series of Boxing. Like, he already beat him, And he beat him at a more youthful age, But someone before said in the chat as well that undisputed fight is not happening. And I mean, look, they're not wrong. You know, they're not wrong. I mean, but like I said, I'm not caught up with it much. You know, but that Usyk side, they got all the warning signs of this Fury guy and how you negotiate with him and the games he plays. So they shouldn't act surprised. They knew beforehand it would be bullshit. So that's what it is. I'm wondering what Dubois thinks of this fight, huh? He probably thinks nothing of it. He's fighting Usyk next, probably. Daniel Dubois. Shit. Imagine if he can pull that off, huh? That would be something else. Oh my, oh my. He fought that. He did fight that southpaw last time, but nah. Yeah, beating Usyk, man. Too upright, man. Too slow in that sense. Very heavy-handed. Throws a good right hand. Throws an okay jab. Very physical when he's trying to land combinations. But apart from that, he doesn't have much. And he's injured as well, so shit, you tell me. You know what I mean? You tell me. Let me see what other UFC results are here. Edson Barboza one, I saw that was a crazy knockout. Anyone else I know? Wow, that Cutelaba one. Pedro Munoz, terrible to watch. Any other names I know here? Man, they just freaking... I don't know, man. Max Holloway coming back to the... Oh, my God. I'm not even going to read that. Yeah, yes, Tyrone. I saw the Arnold Allen fight. I was just talking about Holloway, actually, before. I mean, dude, he was they're doing the rematch. Who's doing the rematch? Joyce? Tyrone, Allen was out cold, like, in that last 2 seconds, dude. He ran forward, and he was out for, like, a second. And then he got up, and he was like, oh, I love you, Max. No. You were knocked out, pretty much. Honestly, if I was the ref, I would have just stepped in and stopped it. Just so I could be petty about it, honestly. Like, that annoyed me that at the end. He was trying to act like a tough guy and got dropped by Max Holloway. Max. Are you serious? Like, I'm doing the David Hay face right now. Like, this shit is crazy. I bet you MMA Guru was, like, going crazy about that. I'll check it out later. Hey, Michael, did you see Israel Adesanya the other week, by the way? Want to get someone else's thoughts on that? Tyrone, did you see when Max Holloway played dead in front of Brandon Allen's fans? Nah, I'm kidding. He didn't do that. Like Israel did. Brandon Allen, he was landing shots. Max is just slower now, so like he just gets hit a bit too much now. He gets hit more than often. Like, he doesn't move his head enough. He moves his feet and he'll dip a bit, like kind of lean, but he doesn't like move his head properly. He doesn't slip good at all. I don't know why, but he just doesn't do it. But I saw Faraz Zahabi's got his finger in that dip now, and he's got his finger in that pie now. Sorry, and he's coaching Brandon Allen. I don't know why, but he's coaching him. So yeah. So you saw it, Mike? Okay. Well, I'm sure. Who didn't see it? Really? I mean, I don't know. Actually, let me see how many pay-per-view buys it did. UFC, it was 287, I believe. Damn, Adesanya knocked him out. The pay-per-view buys. We're getting all types of numbers here. According to sources, well off the 1 million buys mark. I'm just curious, that's all. I don't really care much. As for Brandon Allen, I mean, Brandon got beat 4-1, dude. Like, honestly, he didn't win the last round, I'll tell you that. Not with that drop, not going to sleep for a second or two at the end there. No, not a chance. Brandon Allen is very bad at breathing as well. Like he's very bad at getting hit. He gets bloodied up way too much at the nose area. He doesn't defend body strikes well. He's okay. Arnold Allen. Sorry, I called him Brandon Allen. I don't know why. I got him Brandon Allen. No, Arnold Allen. Um, yeah, man, he just got pieced up, you know. But Max ain't gonna do much. Let's be honest. Max isn't really. He should not fight Volkanovski again. He should not do that because he's just gonna get cheated again with the scoring. So it's like whatever, you know, because he 100% beat him the second time. The first time he got nipped out of it, you know, a bit. So it was kind of whatever. Third time wasn't very good. So what's the point coming here again? So coming here to fight the guy again. Like, what's the point? You know? But yeah. Adesanya slumped Alex out cold. He slumped him out cold. When Zhang gets slumped out cold by someone, you guys are gonna throw a fucking hissy fit. I'll tell you, man. You guys are gonna crack the shits if he gets knocked out. Cause Joyce was your guy, man. That was your guy. That was your boy, man. That was the guy to beat Fury. That was the guy to dethrone Usyk, wasn't it? Wasn't that your guy? You know, a lot of you out here were also pushing for that shit as well with someone else. You were pushing for that, but it's all good. You know, he can get his rematch that you guys so desperately don't want now for some reason. Fucking full of shit, you fans. I swear, you're disgusting. Especially some of these guys in the US who fucking now abandon ship. How could you talk so well about someone and they lose a fight and now you claim they ain't shit and that they'll do all these things to other fighters, you know, like Usyk. Excuse fucking me, but the guy got beat already. So what are you talking about? By the same guy. It's ridiculous. Oh my lord. Just looking through YouTube. But yeah, if you guys get anything else to say, feel free to, you know. We got some rain coming down here in Australia. It's getting a bit colder now here. Fucking fighting Israel Adesanya meme. Damn, that Adesanya is an unlikable guy, man. Just not for me. I don't know, man. He's a weird dude. Tyrone, did you see that video of Adesanya with his dog? What he was doing with that dog? I'm not gonna mention what he was doing, but he was doing some shit with his dog. And the MMA guru was reacting to it, and he's like, "Ew, what a fucking weirdo!" He goes, "Shit is ridiculous, man." Damn, I can't even find this KO gif. Here we go. I found it. Israel, man, Alex fucked up. He could have won that fight, man. He didn't even get hit with a hard punch. Man, Dan Mergliata stepped in way too fucking late there. He did not need to take that last hammer fist. Oh my goodness, he went out cold, man. Like dead, man. Shit. Ridiculous. Yeah, MMA Guru was cracking the shits with that. I'm gonna put the GIF in the chat just in case you guys want to see it. And he slumped him out cold. I gotta do another fight commentary. You guys out there want me to do a commentary on any fights that are coming up? Any comments? I mean, what is coming up anyway? I don't even know the boxing schedule too well. I'm talking about like, you know, fights that are out there. Yeah. Davis Garcia. When's that? Next week? Oh boy. No, thank you. I'll miss that. iDubbbz versus Wasabi. Ugh, my lord, why? Why is that even a thing? Davis Garcia, yeah. Morel's fighting a gun. No, 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 that's Ghanaian. That's a Ghanaian flag. I'm sure that's a Ghanaian flag. Rosado's fighting against that bum. I hope he knocks him out again with one punch. Seriously, hate that dude. Cordina, no, Babbage is fighting some Polish dude. Bacoli is fighting a Ukrainian dude. Martin Bacoli, Zepeda's fighting. Canelo is fighting in May against John Ryder. Stevie Spark is fighting there. Wow. He's going to get abducted. Buatsi, yeah, fuck that dude. For real. He talks shit. I don't know those guys. Don't know those guys. Ramirez fighting this guy. I mean, whatever about Romero, man. Whatever about Romero. Lorena's fighting back. Ooh, he's coming back again. Haney Lomachenko. Katie Taylor, yep. Lara versus Wood. Oh, they're doing that again, huh? Oh, wow. There you go, man. There you go. Lawrence Okoli, Billum Smith. Okoli's going to fuck that dude up badly. Isaac Chamberlain is coming back to lose again, maybe. Lopez versus Conlon. Hope Conlon gets put through the ropes again. Can't stand him either. Rocha is fighting Young. Who else? Shields, Gabriels. Oh, God. Let's get some heat to it. Josh Taylor and Lopez. That's an interesting fight. Interesting fight, that one. What's the link about? It's just Israel knocking out Alex Ferreira. I'm not past that Lomachenko beats Haney. We'll see. I'm not the biggest Haney fan, so maybe we'll see that. I think Lopez will beat Taylor. Honestly, I know I put that out there. I know it's a bold prediction. I just think Lopez will beat him somehow. If he doesn't, though, he'll probably get the shit beat out of him. So we'll see. Who else is fighting? Berlanga the Simp is fighting. I'm not watching that. Adamas versus J Rock Williams. Why on earth is J Rock taking that fight? A bigger guy who's a southpaw, who hits hard enough to put him out. I hope J Rock can win that. Lubin is fighting Arias. That's a fucking dead brain fight. I don't know why he's even fighting him. Ooh, this one in July. I like this one. Fulton versus Inoue. Yeah, I got Inoue knocking him out. Paul versus Diaz in August. Wow, that's a while away. Nate Diaz will get knocked out. And that's it for now for the schedule. That's it. A lot of people getting slumped out soon. Slumped out. I like that term. You British people are funny, man. You got some funny sayings. He slumped him out cold. So, yeah. And that's what it is. You know? Fucking Jake Paul and Diaz. He's back to fighting the MMA fighters now. It didn't work out with the little Tommy Fury. So now he's what do you call it? He's resorted back to fighting MMA fighters who really got one foot out the door anyway. You know, but we'll see, man. We'll see. You know, I'm surprised that Dari Pennant hasn't showed up to the chat today. Usually he is, spouting his bot stuff and saying which fight should be next. So, shit, I don't know, man. I have no idea whatsoever, man. No idea. Because usually I go on much later than this time, as I said before. So, at the end of the day, it doesn't exactly. If I go much earlier, I probably get all the UK trolls in here. Actually, that's pretty much what it is. Dear me, dear, dear, dear. Tyson Fury in China? No, dude, he's not fighting him in China. I don't know why Zhang is saying that. I don't think Zhang gets it. Zhang wasn't meant to win today, but he won. Good for him, you know? Good for him. What do you say? Not past the Lomachenko beats Haney? Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's probably not going to happen. But like you said before, I mean, everything I everything I predict, you know, you got to go with the opposite. Now, isn't the curse broken now? Huh? Zhang won today, so the curse is what do you call it? Curse is broken. Think Bunce brought up the fight in China mess. Of course he did. Now he's got to cope. They all coping over this loss now, so they're all jumping on the bandwagon to bandwagon transfer fees are in full effect, guys. In full effect. Pay your transfer fee. How much is it? I don't know how much it is. Maybe it's free. Who knows? But Bunce definitely brought up the fight in China. That's not surprising as well. I mean, do I have some audio of him talking this? Maybe if I check BT Sport. Because you know BT Sport, you know, they like to talk shit about foreign fighters all the time. As long as their UK fighter wins, there's no problem at all. No problem whatsoever. No problem. They didn't say shit on BT Sport, nothing. Why not? Steve Bunce. Steve Bunce. Steven Bunce. Steven Bunce. No. Regardless, I mean, Steven Bunce is a clown. As far as I'm concerned, they're all fucking clowns there. BT have some of the worst commentary ever. Oh, ever. Top Rank is pretty bad though, to be honest. Top Rank is bad. The DAZN is just horrible. I mean, it's like listening to a kid's animation show when they commentate. Like it's just like no, I'm not gonna listen to them. Definitely don't want to listen to Sean Porter commentate. Mara Ronaldo is fucking horrible on Showtime. Abner Mares is not great. Mikey Garcia is not bad. Ray Flores is okay, but he's a Spence hater, and fuck him for that. Honestly, that little outburst he had to me showed me his true colors, in my opinion. That's snake behavior, in my view. You know, the Ugas fight, he was complaining about the doctor stepping in, saying, "Oh, Spencer's getting a break. Spencer's getting a break." You know. Who else? Christina Poncha for Top Rank, bias as hell. Um, Tim Bradley, there's a lot of names for him. Andre Ward is educated in boxing, but is not a guy that you want to listen to, really. How else can I put it? Joe Testator is probably the worst guy there for commentating. You got that other Hispanic dude who's commentating there. I mean, I don't think he's that good either. Who else is there? Who else is on Showtime? Bernstein, definitely don't want to listen to him. Carl Froch is a fucking idiot these days, as far as I'm concerned. He always has been, but now he's just an idiot, you know. Who else? 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 What other network is there? trying to think. I like Joe Goosen. Brian Kenny just wants to get in an argument all the time. Lennox Lewis is okay, but I don't know, man. What's up in the membrane with him sometimes? He sounds weird on commentary. I like Joe Goosen the best as a commentator. He knows that he's a coach as well, so he knows how to look at a fight a bit more objectively. You know, let's see if Chris Eubank Jr. has put anything up. Eubank Jr. Oh my goodness, his career is over. Chris Eubank Jr. My God, Chris Eubank Sr. has retweeted something. Oh, far out, yeah. All right. Well, I didn't know about that, but yeah. What else? Let me see if I can bring up a Chris Eubank Jr. KO GIF. Who the fuck gets knocked out by Liam Smith? You have to be that bad to get knocked out by Liam Smith. Liam Smith. It's a nice elbow he threw in there. I'll give him that. I mean, he was having an absolute fireball at Roy Jones Jr. afterwards. I'll tell you that. That's a funny KO, dude. Man is on wobbly legs. I'm just watching him go through the ropes there almost. Shit is ridiculous. Goosen, it might be go bad. What fight was that again? I forgot what fight that was. I'll bring it up if I can. That fruitcake. I mean, like, it's just Liam Smith. It's not a big hurdle. But, you know, he just, I don't know. He just thought he could take it easy and he got caught with the right hand. And then he got pushed to the ropes and then he got hit a couple times and then he went down. He got up all drunk, then got dropped again, which in my opinion shouldn't have been counted as a knockdown. But it didn't matter, really. I didn't complain about it. He then got up, pulled the referee off him, and then, what do you call it? Yeah. Oh, Eubank Sr.? Yeah, it's the same shit. Fuck that dude, honestly. Ortiz fight. Which Ortiz fight? The Charles Martin fight? Or a different Ortiz fight you're talking about? I can't bring the video up, but I can play it. Charles Martin versus Zhang. Isn't that a good matchup? That just randomly came to my head. Martin could probably beat him, actually, because he's much more light on his feet. Ortiz Ruiz? Yeah, but which round was it? Which round? Was that when he went down? First, what round was it? Was that the round where he rabbit punched? It wasn't that round, was it? I predicted that to a T, didn't I? Holy crap. If I got some of these predictions right, I'd be a millionaire by now. Holy crap. Ortiz Ruiz. As Counterpunch says, Ruiz. Trying to pronounce every name like that. Get out of here. Ortiz, he says. Which round for the Ortiz Ruiz fight? A little after the first knockdown. Round 2. All right, we'll see about that. I'm going to type it up now, Julianne. And full fight highlight. Full highlight. That's not full highlight. What's he talking about? Ortiz versus Ruiz. Damn, Ortiz got 300,000 views on his fucking post-fight interview that didn't even go for 2 minutes. That is crazy. I thought no one knew Ortiz. That wasn't that a narrative at one point? Anyway. I'm just trying to bring this up. Round 2, you said. Nice rabbit punch there. No, I don't have the fucking Joe Goosen one. God, is it this one maybe? Alright, this is the one. This is the one. Let me just check the stream. Alright. The referee was trying to stop it. Bullshit, that's not a knockdown.
He's still wobbly right now. The referee's doing a great job. Yeah, this is what I was concerned about, his legs, at this age. Any punch he gets hit with right now in the head, his legs are going to... Raise a right hand again. I mean, Ruiz is remarkable. He's barely landed any shots, and he's got Ortiz almost out. Yeah, but that first one that hurt him and knocked him down really hurt him bad.
Yeah, that was the one. That was the bit. That was the bit. That was the bit. Let me play it again. Let me play it again.
And he's got Ortiz almost out. Yeah, but that first one that hurt him and knocked him down really hurt him bad. Good counter by Ortiz. Ortiz firing back hard. That hurt him and knocked him down really hurt him bad. Good counter by Ortiz. Ortiz firing back hard. He tries the hook. Those shots, Ruiz able to get under that left hand.
God, that was such a frustrating fight to watch. All those Mexican fans were shitting themselves. All those Mexican fans were shitting themselves when Ruiz was getting his fucking head bopped off. Ortiz won that damn fight. I don't care what anyone says. Yes, he got the knockdowns, but you won that fucking fight. He still outboxed him for the other rounds. I heard that little name. I don't know what the fuck you're on about. Yeah, what, Ortiz? Okay, I said his name. Sounded like he got Ryan sitting under the table. Ryan just fucking talks shit, man. The guy just talks crap. And then he's like, oh, why are fighters mad at me? You talk shit on your commentary. You talk shit prior to the fucking fight. You talk shit all the time. Why would they not? Why would they want to speak with you? Why? Why would they want to? It's crazy, man. Crazy business. They always get into arguments anyway. Ortiz didn't even come in shape when he fought who. When he fought Ruiz? Or Charles Martin. Is that who you mean? I don't know who you mean. I don't know who you mean. I don't know who you're talking about there. I'm a bit into dogs lately, people, so I'm just looking at dogs. I was watching some on the TV last night. Ruiz. Oh, no. Like the way he came in when he fought who. Ruiz didn't even... Did you mean Ruiz didn't come in shape? When he fought AJ? Is that what you mean? I don't know. But I don't even think Ortiz... Both guys, I don't know. Ruiz, when is Ruiz in shape, really? You know what I mean? When is he in shape? He just gets away with the rabbit punches and fast hands. That's all. That's all he does. Just looking through some stuff. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Ortiz, sorry, muscle relaxers. Yeah. Oh, hold on a minute. Luis Ortiz muscle relaxers. Is this when he fought Wilder? Is that what you're saying? I put Luis Ortiz muscle relaxers in, and the first thing it comes up with is he failed the drug test in 2017 in September. Is that what you meant to say? Chlorothiazide and hydrochlorothiazide. Or thiazide, I should say. Thiazide. I don't know why I said that. Masking effects on performance enhancing drugs. Yeah, I guess that's what you're talking about. It must be that. Isn't that what you're talking about? No, I'm on muscle relaxers. You're on muscle relaxers. Okay. I don't. Yeah, like I. All right, cool. Okay. Muscle relaxers. Let me see what muscle relaxers even do. Muscle relaxers. Oh yeah. Now I get what they are. Yeah, got a lot of uses. Oh my goodness! No way, dude. What is this? A hawk tried to grab a dog? That is nuts. So watching this video. Apparently, a hawk tried to get a freaking dog or something. Ah, that's ridiculous. But yeah, I think I might wrap it up, people. I think I've covered all I need to say. So yeah, like I said, man, Joyce got a fair bit to, think about. Obviously, it didn't go his way. And Zhang can go off, but Joyce said if he signs the rematch contract, then it'll go ahead. But people say stuff, so we'll just see what happens with it all. But thanks for everyone for tuning in. Hope you all take care. Hope you enjoyed the fights today as well. And yeah, I'll be seeing you around. Peace out to everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.